Nigri ni Wawanzo. War is the beginning. In the name of she, capital S, capital H, capital I, who man Adam called son, S-U-N, Mother Nature, Mother Earth, in the name of the true begotten Son, Emmanuel, I-M-A-N-U-E-L, whose name means go with us. Matthew 1:23. In the name of the true motherland, Nigritia, Nigratia, which means land of the goals. Kiswahili, Tower of Babel, Kunta King K, man's first tongue. Amani Kutoko, you peace from above. How y'all doing? Fuha Wasabasiku. Happy 7th day. Fuha 7 Siku. Reading from the Book of Life. Kitibucha Yuzini. Reading from the New Testament of Imanuel. Agano Jipya, Imanuel. Reading from the Epistole of Paul, the Apostole to, the Apostole, I said E, the Apostole, E is a omega, my bad, the Apostole of Paul to the Apostoles, chapter 12. The Epistle to the RoMans. Whoa. Okay. The Epistle of Paul, the Apostle to the RoMans. Chapter 12. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable to God, which is your reasonable service. And do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. For I say, through the grace given to me, to everyone who is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think soberly, as God has dealt to each one a measure of faith. For as we have many members in one body, but all the members do not have the same function. So we, being many, are one body in God, and individually members of one another, having then gifts differing according to the grace that is given to us. Let us use them. If prophecy, let us prophesy in proportion to our faith. Or teaching, let us use it in our teaching. He who teach in teaching. He who exhorts in exhortation. He who gives with liberality. He who leads with diligence. He who shows mercy with cheerfulness. Let love be without hypocrisy. Abhor what is evil. Cling to what is good. Be kindly affectionate to one another with brotherly love, in honor giving preference to one another. Not lagging in diligence, fervent in spirit, serving the goal of goals. Serving goal of goals. Rejoicing in hope, patience in tribulation, continuing steadfastly in prayer, distributing to the needs of the saints, given to hospitality. Bless those who persecute you, bless and do not curse. Rejoice with those who rejoice, and weep with those who weep. Be of the same mind toward one another. Do not set your mind on high things, but associate with the humble. Do not be wise in your own opinion. Repay no one evil for evil. Have regard for good things in the sight of all men. If it is possible, as much as depends on you, live peaceably with all men. Let me say it again. Chapter 12, verse 18. If possible, see, that's what the people ain't understand. If possible, as much as depends on you, live peacefully with all men. If possible, one more time. Beloved, do not avenge yourself, but rather give place to wrath, for it is written, vengeance is mine. I will repay, says God of gods. Therefore, if your enemy hungers, feed him. If he thirsts, give him a drink. For in so doing, you will heap coals of fire on his head. Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. Let me say that again. Chapter 12, verse 21. Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. Chapter 12, verse 18. If it is possible, as much as it depends on you, live peaceably with all men. You hear what he said. See, I keep telling people, if you hear, my bad, listen. You got to learn to listen. If possible. One more time. If possible. He didn't say you had to bow down, because he said we don't bow down to nobody. We look up to him. Period. We look up to him. We are taught. We are taught by the world's greatest teacher, Imanuel. That's why they try to twist that verse 12. Or teacher, let us use it in our teaching. In our teaching, he who teaches in teaching. See, ain't no ministry. There's no ministry. There is no minister. Emmanuel was a teacher. One more time. It's about teaching. I was taught as a young man by the OGs, the true OGs, the older gentlemen. Exactly. The old gentlemen made sure to take out their time when they seen a youngster a young blood, and they would pull them over and teach them the ways of life. See, I was taught style and finesse. Number one, style and finesse. I was taught that 9 times out of 10, style and finesse, excuse me, one more time, if any way possible, I was taught, one more time, style and finesse. 9 times out of 10, you win. The other time, stick your chest out, put your dukes up, and be a man. One more time. When you say vengeance is mine, that's exactly what it means. But at the same time, I am man. My mind is connected to him. And when I'm connected to him, I am allowed vengeance. I will never forget, as a youngster, being in church, and I had on a robe. This brother took my robe off me. He unzipped the robe and put it on and said, "This fits me better than it fits you." And I was mad because I couldn't believe it. Because I'm not going to stand up here and fight you about a robe that it's not my robe. It's a robe for the choir. But just to be a bully, he took my robe. And I could not fight him because I was not going to be able to tell my mother and father that I'm fighting about a robe. A robe? Really? We ain't buy you no robe. Is this your personal? You got a personal robe now? Turn right around, 9th grade, same dude, high school. I got my revenge. Every time I seen him, I shouldering, pushing. I did everything I could to make him fight me, and he would not fight me. God gave me vengeance, but it was bittersweet. See, that's the point about vengeance. Is when you get your taste of vengeance, if it's bitter sweet, then you don't seek it. Oh, you may get another chance to do it again, but you don't seek it because it's bitter. But if it's sweet, you're in trouble. You're not going to be here too long because your focus is going to be on vengeance. My focus was not on vengeance. This was my opportunity as a young man to get vengeance, because he allowed my forefather Samson to get vengeance. He allowed my forefather Samson, who with 7 locks and the jawbone of his ass took out 1,000 men. He allowed Samson to show his power. Samson showed his power by taking out 1,000 men with the jawbone of an ass. To show God's power, he blinded Samson, let him grow his hair back as he was dreading what he had did, because he had no control over what he had did. He had to do what he had did so that he could display power of God, so that he said, "Father, may I get vengeance on them who has done this to me." And through Samson, God showed his power by Samson taking out the whole Colosseum. One blind man took out a whole Colosseum. By, through, in, and of the power of God's vengeance is possible. One more time. But at the same time, so is suicide. Because when Samson took out the Colosseum, he didn't get to live. One more time. Suicide is only suicide when he allowed it to happen. A black woman jumped off the Empire State Building on the 80-something floor. And what, the next floor, 2 floors down, he blew her right back in. Because when she jumped off from the 80-something floor, there was no way in her mind she was thinking about life. Vengeance is possible. But when he dictates to display his power. One more time. Don't get caught up on the concept of, ooh, bless everybody. No. Yes and no. Yes and no. As a youngster, you're going to do what a youngster's supposed to do? Yes. But one more time. When you be able to forgive, man, because I forgave him. After he wouldn't fight me, I forgave him. And then we became friends. One more time. Same guy wouldn't fight me. We became friends. Because I wanted to fight it because of what he did. What he did was when I was a young man, whoop, 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 and so more and so forth. Long as vengeance is bittersweet, it's okay. If it's sweet, you're in trouble. Because now you're forgetting how to forgive. You can't look up and ask God to forgive you when you looking at your brother, your sister, and you can't forget them. That's not how this game goes. The game of life don't work like that. If that's in your heart, ask God to take it out. For real. Now, that's one thing I'm so, just like wrath. No, abhor. Yes, that's what I wanted to mention. Yeah, abhor. Where is it at? Yeah. Verse 9. Let love be without hypocrisy. Abhor what is evil. Abhor. That's the word I've been looking for, because I've been seeing the word hate. And I know that's too much. That's too much. Hate is too powerful of an emotion. It's way, very detrimental, because in order to hate, that means you have took your brain and put it on that individual, that thing that you hate. No, abhor. That's what I wanted to remember. Let love be without hypocrisy. Abhor what is evil. Cling to what is good. And I end that just like that. Abhor. Don't hate. Abhor. Don't hate. Don't hate nothing. If I have said hate, it was because I was reading the book and that word came out my mouth, but I know that word is way not for us. Abhor. Don't hate. Abhor evil and see the good. Let me make sure I say this correctly, because I don't want to. Yeah, there it is. Let love be without hypocrisy. Abhor what is evil. Cling to what is good. One more time. Abhor, don't hate. Abhor, don't hate. But first and foremost, what? Love. Because my favorite phrase as a young man growing up was, I am the nigga everybody love to hate. But it was always about love first. Trip C's, Cool Calm Collected, WWW, whole wide world. Needy, me, Mawanso. Go is the beginning. In the name of she, capital S, capital H, capital I, who man, Adam called son, S-U-N, Mother Nature, Mother Earth. In the name of the true begotten Son, Emmanuel, I-M-A-N-U-E-L, Matthew 1:23, whose name is Go with us. In the name of the true motherland, Nigritia, N-I-G-R-I-T-I-A, which means land of the wolves. Ki Swahili, Tower of Babel, Kunta Kinte, man's first tongue. Amani Kutoka, you peace from above. In the name of Emmanuel, go with us. In the name of Emmanuel, go